Welcome back. As part of AAPI Month, we have partnered with the organization Gold House, which celebrates impactful Asians and Pacific Islanders. The Daily Show, that's Ronny Chieng, is a 2025 Hall of Fame inductee. Vlad Dutier met up with Chieng right here in New York, where they stopped by one of his favorite restaurants, Bangkok Supper Club.
The chaos is the point. No, that's where you get comedy from, is this.
For comedian Ronny Chieng, there's no place like New York.
You got all this.
Yeah, because, there's cardboard, there's like crap on the streets. It's tough.
Excuse me, sir, what you want?
It's been his home for the last decade.
What's the emergency, man? What do you want?
And it's where he's filmed The Daily Show. First as a correspondent.
You can only text and walk at the same time if it's an emergency. Is there an emergency right now?
Yeah.
And later as one of its rotating hosts.
Welcome to The Daily Show. I'm Ronny Chieng.
It's the best job in comedy. It's like the Harvard Business School of comedy writing. You're working with people who are the best at their jobs. You learn improv. You learn production.
It all began when he met former Daily Show host Trevor Noah at a comedy festival in Montreal.
Explain to your mom over the phone how to fix a computer problem. It's quite possibly the most excruciating form of torture even possible.
I guess he liked my comedy, and then we didn't speak for like 2 years. And 2 years later, I got an offer to audition for The Daily Show. He just wanted the Asian guy on the show, and so I'm lucky I was the beneficiary of that.
Born to a Chinese family in Malaysia, Chieng moved to New Hampshire as a child while his parents attended college. 4 years later, his family relocated to Singapore.
I got to see American kindergarten. Yay, let's draw, let's color in this turkey. And then in Singapore, where they're beating the Chinese into you.
How do you think that shaped you?
The Singapore schooling system is tough. I think it gave me discipline. It also made me a little bit anti-authoritarian. I can't think of a more countercultural thing than going on stage and saying awful things to try to make people laugh.
But before embracing a career in comedy, he pursued a more traditional area of study while at college in Melbourne.
You're a lawyer.
Sure, yeah, I guess.
You said sure like it's like...
Am I a lawyer? I don't know. I have a law degree, yeah. I passed the bar in Australia. I failed the bar in New York City.
So you can take my case and file it in
yeah,
Australian
if you want to
court.
lose a lot of money or go to jail, I'm available for consultations.
Did you say to yourself, I kind of don't want to do this, but because deep inside of me, I know I really want to tell jokes?
It was a career stability, and you get to dress well. And that's why I did it. It was just the dumbest reasons to do anything. No, but at that time, I didn't know I was going to do comedy. I didn't even know that was an option.
You didn't know it was an option?
I still don't know. Is this still a path?
His first ever stab at stand-up was on campus.
Anyway, this has been the first time I've ever done stand-up, so I can say this from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been the best audience I've ever had.
I was lucky. My very first...
Come on, you weren't lucky.
No, I was lucky because my first gig I ever did, I did really well. And there was a campus comedy competition. And every year I would sign up, and then every year I would chicken out. And then I was like, well, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. And I actually won it. And then that's when I started doing comedy for real.
I refuse to believe you can't get a decent slice of pizza in this city, all right? This is the birthplace of Lincoln, Obama.
But even as he moved continents to perform on The Daily Show, his parents had no idea.
Dumpster.
What did they think you were doing here?
I have no idea. I really don't know what they thought I was doing here. I never wanted to tell anyone how well I was doing, because for me, that's not real. It's only real if other people tell them about it.
And now with your mom, how does she?
Oh, now my mom's like, she's watching The Daily Show every day.
Chieng has since starred in the TV show Interior Chinatown with fellow comedian Jimmy O. Yang.
Your dress is a disaster.
And has had roles in Crazy Rich Asians.
It's me, Chuck. Steve blew up.
Jerry Seinfeld's Unfrosted.
Every fight live stream on the dark web.
And the Marvel Universe. In his latest comedy special, Love to Hate It, Chieng reflects on more personal topics, like whether he'll have kids.
I never thought I would have kids. The only thing I ever wanted to do my whole life was this. Stand-up comedy in America.
I think all parents, they want their kids to have a happier life than they had, even if they don't express that explicitly. And so this idea that you want your kids to be happier than you are means you want them to go and do the stuff that they enjoy doing.
There's stand-up comedy in New York.
What a thing to aspire to. That's crazy.
For Chieng, comedy is just that.
You don't need to do comedy. The only reason to do it is because you have this crazy obsession to make these strangers laugh. It's just pure passion.
Ronny Chieng, bravo to you.
What a
Congrats,
journey.
congrats.
One of the
He's
greats
so
working
good.
today. He's really
You're right.
good. Love him.
Cheering you on.